Welcome back, folks. Now I have Dr. Paul Redpath from Dillon Ridge Family Dental with me this morning. And today's topic, we've been talking about it a little bit, is teeth whitening.
Yeah.
And so I guess we'll start off with, why do people whiten their teeth?
Yeah, so whitening is a great conservative option for people that want to improve their smile. So I always ask people, like, what is it about your teeth that you don't like? And if it's just the color of the teeth, we can very easily change the color without having to do a lot. You keep your natural teeth, doesn't damage the teeth at all, the enamel or anything like that. And it's a long-term solution. Sometimes whitening can last 1 to 3 years, something like that, depending on if you have a lot of coffee and stuff. Coffee's okay, you can drink your coffee. That's why we have whitening, because we want to enjoy our lives and drink our coffee. But we can also whiten our teeth if we want them to be back to the same color when we were younger.
Now, there's so many different types of like whitening techniques out there. Obviously, you go to the dentist and you get like the trays, or you go to the store and you get strips. Is there really a difference between those different whitening products?
Yeah, so I always tell people to start with the in-store whitening or the online whitening, something like that. It's less expensive. If you can get the result that you're looking for, then definitely try it out, like the Crest White strips. And if not, if it's like, usually it's based on if somebody's teeth are kind of crowded, sometimes the strips don't actually fit very properly.
Yeah, I would think as far as like getting in sort of like the nooks and crannies of your teeth, like that would look weird, like, because those wouldn't get whitened.
Yeah, so that's when you would come to us and we make like a custom tray in our office. And it's something where you put gel in a tray and you bring that home with you and wear that for, you know, an hour a day for 10 days, something like that.
Okay, that was my next question, was like, how long is the whitening process?
Yeah, so it usually about 10 days, and then there's the other option of in-office whitening. I think I'll eventually do it, but right now I haven't gotten into there. It's where you come into the office, you spend a couple hours, usually about 2 hours, and we'll whiten your teeth in the office and get them to a better shade. The only thing about the in-office is it doesn't necessarily work like 100%. Like the at-home trays are still necessary for some, you know, consistently keeping your teeth white over years if you are interested in that. And they can last, you know, the trays, you can use them for the rest of your life. So
yeah. Now, how does it work as far as like, okay, again, the drinking of the coffee, right? I mean, like, do people have to give up drinking coffee during the 10 days that they're whitening?
It is recommended if it's possible to reduce the amount of coffee, but the main thing that they say is 2 hours after whitening. Okay. So the way that it works is it kind of opens up the channels in the enamel of the tooth. The enamel is translucent like glass, the outer part of our tooth, but the inner part of our tooth is what shows the color. And so the little channels open up, and for 2 hours, it takes them a little while to close back up, and then you can go right to drinking coffee or wine or tea. One thing to avoid, I've seen this on the internet, and it's kind of scary, but people will say that lemons are a natural alternative to whitening, and they'll like suck on a lemon for like a couple minutes, and that actually does damage your teeth. That will demineralize the outside of your tooth. It'll make them look whiter, but it'll actually dissolve away your teeth. So natural is not always better. This is actually better, and it'll not damage your teeth, and it'll whiten them for a long time. Yeah,
I have heard that about citrus, as far as like kind of, is it damaging the enamel part of your teeth?
Yeah, it's like dissolving. It's similar to a cavity. So a cavity is like when your tooth structure gets dissolved from acid, from bacteria, but lemons have acid in them, and they dissolve your tooth structure. They change the color of it, but it's temporary, and it'll just damage your teeth. Don't do it.
Okay, so what we've learned is don't suck on lemons.
Yeah, you can drink coffee, drink all the coffee you want.
But make sure you don't drink coffee or wine 2 hours after your whitening session. Otherwise, it'll have the opposite effect.
Yeah, it can stain the teeth a little.
And don't use charcoal whitening toothpaste.
Oh yeah, the charcoal whitening, that's another, the toothpaste industry they don't really whiten your teeth. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. And so for people that are interested in getting the whitening trays, how can they find you?
Yeah, so we're right by the Dillon City Market gas station. Come on in. We do all the different procedures from whitening to cosmetics. Come on in. We'll take good care of you.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, folks, we're going to take a little bit of a break, but don't go anywhere. We still have some information of things to check out throughout the county.